as funny as that would. Hey, welcome to Thedas Thursday. I'm Whisky TK. Joining me are my amazing, wonderful friends. We have Ink.
I'm not streaming from work. You're streaming from work.
And we have Morse.
I'm not dying. You're dying.
I'm the only one in a regular mode today. I guess we're just gonna have to deal with that. Ink is working from work today, and Morse is sick, so I'm sure this will be an interesting energy.
I love that I bought a new Blue Yeti mic, and first stream after owning it, can't use it.
Yeah, because you've been pulled away out of your home.
You know how I said I was going to have to go in at midnight tonight, and then I was like, oh, it's actually 8?
Yeah.
It was almost 4.
Regular's just a setting on a washing machine? Sure.
Wash them.
Washing machine. Alright.
Watch.
When last we left off, we had a bunch of conversations to get through still.
Yeah.
So let's start talking to some people.
Yeah.
Wait,
Who
hold
did you
on.
talk to? You talked to Alistair, I think, and the dog?
Oh, I see.
You gotta use it twice. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, we did all the dog dialogue. Because
It's all triggered back to back.
Yeah. I just wanted to pet the dog. And you kept having
Yeah,
stuff come up.
That has to be
Triggered
something
for,
with
like,
the extra
4
dog
people.
slot mod.
The Sten interaction was great.
Sten was great,
Sten
yeah.
is-
Alright, let's continue grilling these NPCs for world info.
Yes?
Give me your lore.
Yeah, chocolatey milk is very good, Fred. I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
Let me words at you. Tell me about your vision.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in.
Sorry, taking a picture of Mouse, who's sitting very nicely with Hank. Okay.
Mouse.
So you dreamed of the blights.
I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no?
I mean,
When I
presumably, yeah.
I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
Fishing for the future of the company. We invest in blood coin. No coins! We invest in no coins.
Only chocolate coins.
Well, yes, chocolate coins, and I'll give them out as a reward for people who are good.
This is getting weirdly culty faster than I thought you. This is looping back to Colt.
We
You
are
were trying to
literally
pull it
cheese
away from
maidens.
You were trying to pull it away from Colt, and you pulled it back to Colt.
No, what do you mean? Why? Why is chocolate coins a bad thing? Why is that culty?
Giving them out as rewards to people.
Yeah, like children.
We are literally cheese maidens.
Yeah.
This,
Well, no, hold on. The cheese man thing's not me. You can't put that evil on me. That's not me.
Right, we're our own cheese maidens. It's not your house we all live in, and it's not you that we bring cheese to.
No! Stop
I
it.
just almost fell on my chair, Jesus.
I don't live in a 17-story mansion. I don't have cheese maidens. Stop telling lies.
Right, you rented from yourself to be a tax loophole.
Apparently Fred will do tricks for cheese.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
cozy here in the kitchen attic where me and Ink live.
Oh, God damn it. You fucks.
Oh, did we get a suite together? One for
Yeah,
each
once
couple?
I moved into the kitchen attic. I don't know how you missed that.
In my dream, I
I've
fell. Or,
been working too much.
or maybe I jumped.
It's a big
I'd
house.
do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do
Grundor
it.
lives under
There
the
are so
sink.
many
That's
good
correct.
things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything?
Who's Grundor?
Were you not there for Grundor?
She
Grundor?
was
Who the
not here
fuck's
for
Grundor?
Yeah, Grundor eats peanuts off of the
Almonds.
almonds. Sorry, I knew it was a nut. And almonds off the floor and lives under the sink. That's all you need to know about Grundor. We love Grundor. We treat Grundor well.
Grundor is the best.
Let's see here. The blight is the
Does
Maker's
Grundor have
punishment.
health insurance and dental?
Everyone has health insurance and dental. Come on.
I don't know. He
The house
made
is
this
in
world.
Canada.
He could destroy it, but there is so much worth
Well, I mean,
saving.
by default, the dental is not in.
You're such a pessimist.
Oh. Well. Okay. Sorry, Liliana. Didn't mean to upset you.
You can talk to her again, by the way. That's not like booting you out. I mean, booting you out, but she'll talk to you again.
I think you should leave. I made you upset, and that makes me sad.
It's always
Get
the
out of
road.
here.
Here I am.
You're a traveling minstrel, huh? Tell me
Of
about
course
that.
I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
I agree. Oh, do you? Yeah. Tell me some.
Of course, Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale of Aveline, the Knight of Orlais.
Aveline. Okay. I like them already. The name is good. Go ahead.
A long time ago, a girl child was born to a farmer. He had hoped for a son, not a daughter, and so he told his wife to abandon the child in the woods. Before the cold could claim her, the baby was found by a tribe of Dalish elves who took pity on the poor mewling thing and raised her as their own. Aveline, for that is what they called her, grew strong and quick and clever under the guidance of the elves. She learned to wield
Elves
a
are pretty
sword
cool.
as well as any man, could kill a deer with an arrow at 100 paces, and was as graceful on the back of a horse as she was on foot.
All right. Continue.
That
Aveline's
technically
Dalish
means she's
guardians
terrible.
saw that she could easily best any Orlesian chevalier in battle, and wanted to show the cruel humans the child they had left to die. They bestowed upon her a fine horse and armor, and sent her to prove herself to her people in the grand tourney. Now in those days, no woman was allowed to take up arms, let alone compete in the grand tourney, but Aveline kept her helmet on and was not discovered.
Hell yeah. What were you saying, Ink?
Sorry, my mic was muted. I said, she said she was just as graceful on horseback as she was on foot.
Yeah.
That means she could be bad on both.
I mean, I guess technically, yes. Although I think I don't imagine you would bury the lead like that.
Turns out she was really bad.
Did she win the tourney?
Aveline won many events and gained the approval of the adoring crowd.
Yeah.
Eventually, she came face to face with the knight Kaleva in the grand melee. Aveline had already bested him in the joust, and Kaleva was determined not to lose a second time. Out of desperation to regain his honor, Kaleva tripped Aveline and tossed her to the ground, ripping off her helmet as he did so. Silence fell upon the arena as Aveline was revealed. Kaleva declared the previous competitions invalid. A woman had taken part, and this was not allowed.
What a sore
The
fucking
crowd
loser.
cheered for Aveline. Kaleva was furious, for he had lost to a woman and was now being shamed.
Yeah.
Blinded by
Good.
his rage, he forced Aveline to her knees. "Know your place, woman,"
No, you fuck.
cried he, and slit her throat.
I need to go back in time and kill Kaleva. I was hoping for a happy ending.
The son of the king, Prince Freyan, was present. He recognized Aveline's skill and bravery and began to see the injustice done to the women in his land. When he was made king, He rewrote the laws of Olay so that women could also become chevalier. He honored Aveline and knighted her after her death. And to this day, any female who is knighted reveres Aveline the Brave, for she is the patron of all women chevalier.
Well, that's a fucking cool story. Yeah, fair. I mean, that is how it would go, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me about Ferelden Tales.
I know one.
Legends,
Told
sorry.
to me by my mother a long time ago. It always chilled me to the bone.
I'm gonna put
Maybe
my
you have
pizza in the
heard of
fridge real
Flemeth?
quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, we've heard of Plymouth.
I met Flemeth in the the wilds. Words.
Are you sure? Was she the Flemeth of legend? Flemeth, the devourer of men? Flemeth, mother of witches? Flemeth, demon-touched, who dwells in the mists?
Women as warriors? What's next? Dog wizards? Yeah, exactly. Are you saying you don't want a dog in a wizard hat? Look at me, Fred, and tell me you don't want that. Look me in the eyes.
I'm back. What's Fred doing problematic now?
Nothing.
Doesn't want dog wizard.
Yeah, doesn't want dog wizards. I'm just naming cool things. Alright, fair enough. You're right. She didn't really introduce herself as such. Yeah, you can be a wizard, Angie.
Ferelden mothers scare their daughters with talk of Flemeth. They say that if you're bad, Flemeth will spirit you away and bind you to her forever. They also say that Flemeth mourns her lost beauty and will steal yours through your looking glass if she catches you.
Interesting. Interesting. Is that what happened to all the previous daughters? Flemeth was once beautiful? What? Crazy.
Flemeth's beauty was known throughout the land. She had hair like unto a moonless night, skin as pale as winter's first snow, and eyes as beautiful and perilous as the sea. When she came of age, she came to the attention of the Lord of Highever, Conobar, and he took her for his wife. Conobar soon learned that his young bride had the gift of magic. He kept this a secret, for he feared that she would be taken from him. Flemeth stayed with
these
Conobar
subtitles
for
are very
some
small.
years, and with his blessing, she practiced her art.
There
And
might
then
be a
one
setting
day,
to make them
a
bigger.
young poet
I think we
named
looked,
Osen came to the
but I'll
castle.
double check.
Flemeth was captivated by Osen's voice, and he by her beauty, and they fell in love.
Like, I can't
Oh,
believe
let me-
how small this text is down here. It's so annoying.
You know what? It might be in the launcher. I'll check that real quick. I'll launch it up and see.
Hello, Jebediah. Good to see you. We missed you.
Flemeth longed to be with her true love, and she and Osen fled from Conobar's lands, seeking refuge in the Kokari wilds with the chasing tribes.
We
They
appreciate you
lived
stopping
there
in.
happily for many a year, till the day Flemeth received news that Conobar was dying and longed to see her face one last time. Flemeth's heart swelled with pity for the man who once was her husband, and begged Osen to return to Conobar's side with her. But when Flemeth and Osen entered Highever, they were captured by Conobar's men, and Osen was slain in front of Flemeth's eyes. Flemeth was imprisoned in the highest tower of the castle, there to await Conobar's judgment on her. Distraught at the loss of her love, Flemeth plotted revenge against her husband. She summoned a fey demon, intending for it to wreak vengeance on Conobar. But a spell went awry. The demon possessed Flemeth. Turning her into an abomination, the halls of the castle ran red with blood as Flemeth slaughtered
Like,
Conobar
how
and
much
all
of an
his men.
abomination,
The
though?
last of Flemeth's humanity melted away, and at dawn,
Normal
she
amount.
stole back to the wilds to plot and scheme for 100 years. They say she took to her side many chastened men, and with their help, begat her daughter witches, who even now prowl the dark places of the Kokari wilds.
Kokari.
You're never gonna believe this.
Uh-huh.
There's one right there.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no kidding.
There's no option in the launcher to make the subtitles bigger, so if it's in the game, it's in the game.
Got it.
And I don't think it is.
Tell me about
I
the
remember that
Darkspawn.
being a thing.
Chantry lore says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn. In ages past,
I love
the
when a
mages
sin
of the
creates an
Tevinter
evil.
Imperium ruled much of the world we know. In their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, they invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin. And it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became
spread their
blighted
what?
and would suffer no life.
Taint. They spread their
Instead,
taint.
the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris.
Man, I too also seek to depose God. I get it. Tell me some other stories.
Which one?
Andraste?
Andraste was the Maker's chosen. The Maker had long since abandoned the world when the sound of her singing turned his ear. Beauty, grace, and wisdom enraptured him, and he offered to take her from this flawed world to become his divine bride. But Andraste had an earthly husband and would not forsake him.
Chantry?
Instead,
Am I right? No,
she beseeched the Maker to return to his people once
Oh,
more.
what?
Nothing.
So earnest was her plea that the Maker was moved, and promised that he would create a paradise on earth if all abandoned their false gods and turned once more to him. And this is why Andraste began her exalted march on the idolaters of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker granted her his powers with which to smite her enemies. Andraste brought the Imperium to its knees, and her victories converted many to the worship of the Maker.
Okay. How did Andraste die?
Alas, it was the frailties of men that betrayed and killed Andraste. Her earthly husband, Maferath, a chieftain of the Alamari tribes himself, grew jealous as his wife's popularity and influence overshadowed his
So
own.
fucking wiggly
She
today.
was also revered as the Maker's betrothed, and Maferath began to see their own bond waning in
wiggle.
significance as Andraste became ever more devoted to the Maker. Out of envy and spite, Maferath made a pact with the Archon Hessarian of Tevinter, allowing his beloved Andraste to be ambushed and captured. Andraste was burned at the stake in Minrathous, the capital of Tevinter.
Tevinter has a chantry, doesn't it?
The Tevinter Chantry claims that in Andraste's last moments, Hessarian's heart softened, and he heard the voice of the Maker telling him to end her suffering. He plunged his sword into her heart, and as her blood washed over his hands, he became one of the faithful. Dissenters said that the Archon only converted because he could not stem the tide of Andraste's cult, and was forced to do so to stay in power. We will never know for sure.
I see. Okay. What do you know about the Dalish?
I have heard a little about how the elves gained their freedom from the Tevinter Imperium. When Andraste began her exalted march against the Imperium, the elves joined her cause to fight their masters. The great elven leader, Shatan, born in captivity, rose up to lead his people. He foresaw a future where the elves were free. Shatan was killed when Andraste was betrayed, but the elves continued to fight, eventually breaking free of the Imperium. The elves claimed the Dales in the south and settled there in a land of their own.
Oh yeah? Okay. It didn't last.
The elves lived
Got
in
it.
the Dales for centuries. They resurrected the worship of the elven gods and would allow the building of no chantry. This angered the chantry.
Of
and
course
the
it did.
hostility between the two factions finally broke out in open war. The chantry says the elves struck first, but I do not know whether to believe it. The chantry declared a wholly exalted march against the elves, named for Andraste's similar march against Tevinter. During the exalted march of the Dales, the elven cities were sacked, and the elven state completely dissolved. Some of the elves bitterly accepted their fates and surrendered to human rule, living in the human cities as second-class citizens. But others, still fiercely proud of their heritage, refused to bow to the humans, and instead became homeless wanderers. They were the elves of the Dales, the Dalish.
Got it. Okay. All right. We're getting a lot of lore here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
much lore. Also, this lore is sick as fuck.
Yeah, no, this is fucking interesting as hell. Yes, I'm gonna have to write down some questions to ask you guys later.
Okay.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
What
I
can...
should say,
Go ahead.
there will be some questions we just won't answer because this game does like to set up things
Yeah,
that
of course.
it will slowly answer over the course of games.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, if there's anything that you guys don't want to answer for, because like we're gonna reveal it, or so like it'll be a story moment or something like along those lines. Yeah, just straight up say like, you will find out, or something along those lines.
Yeah.
Alistair, your Pookie Bear.
Cool.
Yes, your sweet Alistair Jebediah. All right. Any more before I start yapping at this man?
Now go ahead.
Go talk to Pookie.
What can a Templar do exactly?
Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend.
Uh-huh.
But don't let them fool you. They're an army.
Yeah.
The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells.
Yeah, couldn't anyone else learn this?
Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity.
Because the
Chantry
Chantry...
keeps a close rein
There it
on
is.
its Templars.
There it is.
We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together.
Got it. Got
So
it. Got it.
remember how earlier on I believe you asked, like, man, why do the Templars stay if they don't like the Chantry and how they're
Yeah.
doing things?
Because they're addicted. Got it.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't change the system, and now you're addicted to the drug that they give you. So fuck you, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Not even a drug, it's just like a rock.
well, I
Well,
mean,
it's a drug.
yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
rocks can be drugs.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
what do you think cocaine is?
Fair enough.
So you were addicted to
It's actually a plant, but
to this lyrium? Yeah, cocaine
Thankfully,
is a
no.
plant.
You only start receiving lyrium once you've taken your vows. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templars' talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
So the Chantry and the fucking Circle are very similar, and they like to keep their members on a very short leash.
The
the
circle's
Chantry
ran by
runs
the
the
Chantry.
circle.
Oh, well, that makes sense then.
Ask away.
Because, they don't like mages, so they...
Oh, they pushed him
Have
over
their
to
own.
the Circle. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They put them all together in a tower, and they're like, you guys figure your own shit out. Just don't
And-
deal with us.
You
And
remember
then
how
they
they called
said-
you an apostate earlier in the game?
Mhm.
Apostates are mages who have left the circle or were never in the circle.
What were you going to say, Morse?
And they said they set him up with Templars to watch him.
Can you teach others to be a Templar?
I
Locks
suppose
them all in a tower? Yeah.
But I really would rather not. When
Stop
the Grand
shoving your magic
Cleric
down my
let
throat,
Duncan
locks them in a
recruit
tower.
me,
Jesus.
She made me swear never to reveal Templar secrets outside of the Chantry. I'd rather not go back on my word.
If he likes you enough, he will go back on his word.
Okay.
Ask me later, perhaps. Maybe I'll change my
Got it.
mind. This is not something small you're asking, after all.
I mean, that's fair. I also don't want to
What do you
become a
need?
Templar myself.
Ask
You
away.
can anyways. It's a warrior specialization.
Yeah. Tell me about the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
Is there a headquarters somewhere?
Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt. Beyond that, the only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfelds, 1,000 miles from here, but I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go.
Great. What would happen if we just left? Well, no one would take care of the Darkspawn and the land would die. We need to start rebuilding the Order.
I mean, eventually we would have to use the joining to make more Grey Wardens, right?
Yeah, I'm not
But I
super
don't know how to
stoked
do
about
the
that
joining,
prospect.
or what's involved. I know it involves lyrium and some other magic and that it's really difficult to prepare, but that's it.
Oh, good.
Unless we can find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that there might only be 2 of us for now. Until more come from elsewhere.
Got it. Okay. So we're really up shit's creek without a paddle right now.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Fate and destiny have foisted themselves upon us, and there is no one else to shirk this responsibility onto. God, I love how bleak this game can be. Noted. All right.
One of the DLCs is literally you do the final battle, but you do it from the Darkspawn perspective.
Oh yeah, you guys were telling me about that.
Yeah.
Where are the nearest Grey Wardens from here?
That's a good question. There's plenty in Orlais, but who knows where they might be found. And the nearest Orlesian
knows?
city is weeks away. If we go north and cross the sea, there's bound to be some in the Free Marches. Again, however, I just don't know where. I don't know anything about Grey Wardens in other lands.
Was that water drop noise? Did anyone else hear
I
that?
That was-
imagine
sorry, that was
eventually
me.
Grey
I was
Wardens
just
outside of
stimming.
Ferelden will wonder what's happened,
I was like,
why there's no contact.
Sorry.
did Alistair's
They'll
voice
find
actors
someone
take a swig at the end of
eventually.
that? He left it in.
So who knows what Loghain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone. We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the Blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us.
I'm not going to ask this question. I feel like I know the answer to that
About
question.
the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need?
Wouldn't be the first time they left something like that in, because I believe in like KOTOR 1 or 2, there's someone who does a line and then goes, "Oh wait, I fucked that up. Let me try again."
That's really fucking funny. Hey, Mochi. Good to see you again. How have you been? It's good to see you.
Ask away.
Let's see here. How did you become a Grey Warden?
Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out. You haven't forgotten already, have you?
Great. Good answer. Good answer. Haha, very funny. Aw. Thanks, Mochi. Dragon Age is good so far. Yeah, I like Alistair a lot too, Jebediah.
I do my best.
He's so
What can I
fucking
say?
pleased with
Let's
himself.
see, I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact. That's where I learned most of my skills.
You don't seem very religious. You don't strike me as a pious man, so to speak.
You're telling me I was banished to the kitchens to scour the pots more times than I can count. And that's a lot. I can count pretty high. The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go.
Fucking
Duncan
love
was
this
forced to
idiot.
conscript me, actually, and was she ever
I've got a
furious when
friend
he did?
who
I thought she was
really
going to
hates
have him
Alistair,
arrested.
and I don't
I
know
was
how.
lucky.
Yeah, he's so fucking delightful.
Like, he might be
They
a little
must
bit of a
hate fun.
dick. Huh?
They must hate fun.
Because, like, you know, he might be a little hateful towards mages and elves, but, like, I don't think it's actually in any negative way. I just think Alistair doesn't know how to be nice to people. Truly, genuinely nice. I think he only knows how to be a comedian.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm getting the feeling that Alistair wears comedy like a facade. Like, it is a mask to deal with emotions that he's unwilling to unpack. That is what I've gathered about this man so far.
The boy needs therapy.
Yes, the boy needs therapy.
I think the only person in this party who doesn't need therapy that we know of so far is Liliana.
I think Sten's doing fine.
Yeah, I also think
Sten
Sten's doing
killed a
fine.
family. Sten is a child murderer.
Yeah, and he's remarkably calm about it.
Read him
Fair
to
enough.
filth? Damn. I'm pretty good at reading people. Jesus. Do you think this is better than being a Templar?
Oh, I suppose the Chantry life is good enough for some.
Hi,
Here,
Ren.
we have the chance to fight against the Blight. To actually do some good instead of sitting in a temple somewhere. I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. If it hadn't been for him, you know, I wouldn't have.
That is 100% correct, Freddy. You don't need therapy if it didn't traumatize you.
I don't know. I think you should still unpack the things that happened to you in your life. The only one who doesn't need therapy is the dog. Correct. 100% correct.
So I will tell you, I think Alistair likes it when you joke back with him.
Are you implying I should tell him don't start crying again, please?
No, that's not a joke. That will get you the BioWare special of. He'll be like, oh, well, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. No, he was a good man.
He was. A good man who didn't deserve his fate. That much I'm sure of. Come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking.
Yeah, that's fair. Hey, +1. We got one in there somehow.
Yes,
What were you doing in that cage, Sten?
sitting, as you observed.
You're standing, sir.
Yeah, you were standing, actually.
Sir, you were not sitting.
That's not what I meant, Sten.
It's what you asked.
You don't like me much, do you?
Warden, if I truly disliked you, I would leave. That I am still here, you may interpret however you choose.
I think that is true, by the way. I think Sten's one of the few party members who will just leave if he doesn't like you.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Alright, you gonna answer my question?
I did. Bashir, was there anything else?
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Why did you come to Ferelden?
To answer a question.
My question?
Oh.
What was the answer?
Were you not at Ostagar when the army was overwhelmed? That is your answer.
Okay, fair enough. Don't you have to report back then?
Yes.
God, I love Sten. I love this man. What a fucking dumb, delightful motherfucker.
By the way, I want you to keep this impression of Sten
Uh-huh.
for the next time you meet a Quinari.
Okay.
Yep.
When are you going to do that?
Never. I cannot go home.
Oh. Well, you could stay with us.
Thank you. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting.
Okay, let's go.
As you wish.
God, that is a badass line.
+12. I know how to talk to Sten.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, guess whose subscription ran out, so immediately got served an ad.
Was it you? Hello, Morgan.
What do you wish of me?
Many things.
Anything you would like, actually. I'd like to ask you something, though.
If you must.
How did you become a shape changer? I am curious.
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened
He
have
overwhelms you with
tales of
approval if you pick the
witches,
right ones. It's
saying
hilarious.
that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming
Jesus.
down there to be devoured.
All right, Fred, calm
A
down.
most amusing legend.
I would like to see two.
All right, Morse, calm down. Your mother has been doing this for a long time then. I mean, I think we know that. Let's not
Changing
get
her
greedy.
form, certainly. Devouring lost children.
She's pretty, I'm not gonna
cannot
lie.
say.
God.
She has not done it
Mochi,
in my
not you too.
experience, though in truth my lifespan has
Everyone
been a
in chat
fraction
is
of her
going
own.
feral.
Why do you ask? Is there something specific
I
you
already
wish to
thirsted
know?
over Morgan in your DMs one time, Whisky.
Yeah.
I do agree, Whiskey. Your co-host is pretty cute.
I would like to see her in a safe and healthy relationship with me and we kiss. God damn it. Well, I think I know who chat's favorite, and also apparently my co-host's favorite is going to be for the duration of this run-through.
Oh, I have never done a playthrough of this game without Morgan in the party.
Yeah,
would tell
Morgan
you
is
that
the
right.
hottest bitch alive, okay?
I like her a lot. She seems cool.
My current playthrough isn't gonna have her, and I'm crying over it.
Oh, aw, poor Ink.
She's intentionally doing a playthrough with people she's never taken with her before.
I see, I see.
And the one DLC party member, because the DLC party member is okay, but not great for the nightmare mode, which is what I always play on.
Gotcha. You change into other human forms as well?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Okay, gotcha.
Damn,
Fair enough.
that could have been really fun.
Yeah, fair enough. I respect and admire in a totally non-lesbian way. She's so pretty, I would make her breakfast in bed and also take her on a picnic. She definitely seems like she'd be able to teach me things. No, stop. Is this form not good enough for you? Fred is asking. Morse?
Oh, no, it's definitely good enough.
You're just saying
I'm
there's
just
more fun
stuck.
that could have been had?
If they ever remake Dragon Age Origins, I feel like the people are gonna be like, "Come on, BG3 did it, you cowards."
Jesus.
I demand bisexual Morgan.
Can anyone become a shape changer?
Anyone with sufficient will, but the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. Indeed, you could learn the spells required if I cared to teach you.
You spend a lot of time as an animal?
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am
Oh,
under no
that
illusions.
right
to the
over
contrary.
me. That's great.
It sure did.
Did it?
Yep.
Yeah. Horny
I-
snap is on me.
Mine's
Fantastic.
My stream's way behind. There it is. Oh, let's see if we can go for a twofer.
Oh, God. Oh, my God! It's randomly
I'm waiting.
placed. How? How did that happen?
Mine's still behind. No.
God damn it.
Incredible work.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking flabbergasted at the everything that has happened today with you all. Oh my God.
You cannot.
What?
You cannot
Go to a
fathom
different
how-
spot! Go to a different spot, Stamp! This is horseshit. Don't put that on
Oh,
me.
incredible.
You cannot fathom how strong our gay powers are to change random.
You have changed fate. You have bent randomness towards you with your like gay powers.
That's
They
exactly
don't
how it
shy
went in the
away
D&D
from
campaign
me.
too.
To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
Got it. Never heard of magic like that before.
No,
Assigned horny by gay
tis not
powers.
unheard of in the
I
remote
think
corners of
assigned
the
is the
world.
incorrect.
There are traditions of
word
magic
here.
outside of the circle of
Diagnosed
magi,
is the better.
despite
No,
what
I don't think
those
diagnosed
mages
is
would
correct
have you
either.
believe. Some of these
Wrangled
traditions
the
are
title
not
of
indeed
horny
passed down as carefully
is more
guarded lore
accurate.
from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could.
Hello.
But as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is
It's been a
such
great
one.
stream so far.
Yeah, I mean,
We're only 40 minutes in.
we still have so many talking to do. Yeah, tell me, yeah, you mean the apostates, right?
Not all apostates use the forbidden blood arts. Maleficarum do, but to condemn all who do not fall under the circle's thrall for the sake of what might be is a dangerous path to walk. There are those who look on the word apostate as meaning freedom.
I also view it that as such.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
No, I think it's actually pretty rad. That would just make you angry, I think. No, I think that your abilities sound quite useful, actually.
A most practical opinion. Far more so than any man I have spoken to. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
Oh, well, no, we have to talk
What
more.
do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Can you teach others? Well, we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Did you grow up in the Krokari Wilds?
Why do you ask me
Worlds?
such questions?
Where
I do
were-
not probe you for pointless information, do I?
You could if you wanted to.
Oh, what luck. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world
Okay,
of
what did
man.
Jebediah say?
In time, I grew
I'm not reading that
curious.
out loud.
I left the wilds to explore
I
what
don't
lay
have the
beyond,
YouTube chat
never for
open.
long. Brief
Morse, can you take a
follies into
screenshot of it and
strange
send it to Ink?
wilderness.
Yeah.
Thank you. But you kept going back to the wilds.
Would you not do the same? Your world is an unforgiving and cold place. The wilds I hail from is home to me, and I a natural denizen. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be
I don't have it
overwhelming.
open
I
either.
was
Can you read it out
unfamiliar
loud,
with so
Ink?
much.
Ink, do not read it
So
out loud.
confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
I can imagine.
I rather doubt that. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who
Hold on,
happened to
forward
be
the
traveling with a
screenshot to
merchant
you, Fred.
caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
That was quick thinking. Very smart. Very smart, girl.
Men are always
Oh,
willing
God.
to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two,
Is that our
that she
gay
finds them
powers?
attractive.
Clip Morse.
I played the weak
Yeah.
and battered
Okay.
my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
I don't know if you're the witch of the wild. I'm gonna go wild for that witch.
Okay. I have no idea. I'm not human. I don't know, girl.
Do not speak to me of trivialities. Your culture is not so entirely different. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes, how to eat at a table, how to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told. But
Wiki,
then
wiki,
I
wild,
gave
wild
up
witch.
long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Yet here you are. Well, I'm glad it worked out this way at least. I do enjoy your presence.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. Well, Morgan, I know you're eager to get a move on, but I do have more questions for you.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
Can you teach me to be a shape changer?
Possibly, if I had the desire to. I do not.
All right, fair enough. Wow. Wow, the first two. What
I think
the
if you
fuck?
pick either of those first two, she will get very mad.
Yeah, understandably, if somebody talked to me that way, I'd get I would not be in this camp anymore. I'd be like, I'm done with you. Holy shit. Oh my god, Jebediah. Calm
What do
down.
you wish of me? We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
She just like to be called a bitch? No fucking way. Yeah, I can't imagine why that might be offensive. Why are you still here, actually? Like, you have made it pretty clear that you don't love the concept of traveling with us, so...
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you.
Yeah,
Why?
but like...
Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
No.
No.
No, I don't want you to leave. But I'm very curious, like, why... Like, are you... When Flemeth commands you, are you
Then I assume our
forced
discussion ends here.
be here? Okay, alright, well... Oh, -10! She did not like that.
No, she did not. So I think that's all your conversations.
Yeah, that's everything. Finally.
Yeah, so probably just check the merchant before you leave. Make sure you got the backpack and anything you would want two of. Because everything in his inventory is about to duplicate.
We already got the backpack. I remember buying it
If
last
there's
time, but I'll double
anything I
check.
can do for you, please tell me.
Let me see your
I'm
wares.
sure you'll be pleased with the goods my
Oh,
boy
we can
and
also
I have
talk to him.
collected, and with your discount.
Sorry, what do you mean? Talk to who?
You can also talk to this guy. He's got his own story he'll tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff on the right's yours.
Right.
I just figured I'd tell you because I just saw a bunch of his stuff in your inventory.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
So I
We
figured
did
that
go
was a
through
little
here.
disorienting. Yeah. Yeah, those
Your friends
manuals
are
are
formidable folk, indeed. It's
also
good to have
teach
you
you those
along on the road.
specializations.
Gotcha. So what's your story?
Well, if you're really interested, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind.
They're not.
I ran
Things
a
that don't
fairly
exist in your
successful
blood, man.
business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old
Well, I mean,
things,
things do
grand
exist in your
things,
blood, but that
the
not like
nobles
that.
loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Why did you leave?
One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
So you got a really bad justice system, is what I've learned.
It's not
It's
the best.
It's pretty
Well,
good if you're a
I
noble.
didn't steal
Well,
them.
yeah, I guess.
You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tigers. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold.
So I
Yeah,
didn't steal them, but they were stolen.
yeah. Better do something with them than leave them to rot, I think.
That's exactly how I see it. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
Be right back, gonna get myself some wine and cookie dough? Fuck yeah, Jebediah.
Dude,
Fuck it up.
That would fuck hard.
God, I could go for some wine and cookie dough. That sounds like a good fucking
sure.
night.
We should all strive to be more like Jebediah.
I agree. Absolute delight. Absolute delight of the community, Jebediah.
I agree that we should eat raw food to feel better.
Damn it! We're back in the building.
I feel like this
This
is a
is an argument
conversation that happened earlier.
Yeah.
Yes.
Apparently, it's not normal to eat raw beans, which, whatever, okay.
Or potato.
Yes, here
Or
I
potato.
am. Now,
If you
is there
like
anything
cut up a
aboard
potato
or I
nicely and
can
you
get
like salt it a bit, like it's not so bad raw.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And also meat.
No, you probably should cook your meat.
Disagree.
Eat raw foods to feel better, says Fred. No. I mean, I can't stand by that for a lot of things, but
Of course. Good fortune to you and yours.
Goodbye.
thanks you love the whiskey community as well. Aw, Jebediah. Hey.
Hey, you are the whiskey community.
That's true.
Jebediah.
Yeah, you're part of the whiskey community.
The whole community is you, Jebediah.
You are the community. It all rests on your shoulders. Hope that's not too much. Very based group of people. Well, we do our best. Did I just
I'm the
leave?
whiskey community. You're the
Yeah.
whiskey community. Whiskey's the whiskey community.
Okay, so now you pick your party. You've got your free dog slot.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
And so now you'll go pick which of your 5 objectives you want to do. I would highly recommend you go do one of the DLCs to start with, which are the golden ones, and the one I would suggest is the one that's all the way to the left.
This guy right here?
Yeah, or you could go to one of your 5 main story objectives.
Morse, you have an opinion.
Actually, Ink and I already talked about this, and we did say that you should probably do the Soldier's Pass one.
On it.
For nothing
we
bad will happen on
conspired.
the way there.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Wow, you had no random road event. What the fuck?
What can I say? I'm built different. I'm a great
Definitely.
tracker, and I'm good at going through the wilds without getting ambushed. Hello, sir, who I definitely trust. It's good to see you again.
That's a man.
His name's Felix. You can always trust Felix.
They're lucky.
Is that a thing? Or Felix is lucky?
Yeah, Felix comes from the. I'm sorry, I'm sick, so I'm gonna fuck up this explanation. But Felix, the root word of it is the same as the root word for like felicitation, that sort of thing. So,
Gotcha.
felicitous. Yeah.
Just gonna adjust your guys' audio a little bit.
Am I coming in too low?
You were, but you should be fine now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Reactives are so pretty. That is not the root word for that.
Very lucky. All right, Felix.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Just what are you doing out here?
Ah, waiting for my helpers to find the damn mule, of course. It's freezing. Oh, I suppose you meant, why am I out here? As in this part of the country.
Yeah.
Allow me to introduce myself. Pt.6 Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
Okay. Pleased to meet you. I am Mira.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, This trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
Do I look like I'm here to help? No. What do you need?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
This sounds like a cursed artifact you're about to pawn off on me, guy. Tell me what does the control rod do?
The dwarf I brought it from said it activates and controls a golem. So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say. Might be useful, no? I mean,
No,
you look like the
this is a
sort of
trap.
dude
This is
one.
you're trying to
Yes?
trick me. What's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn.
Hey!
That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely. Or I'm hoping that's so, at least.
Riker, hello, thank you. How are you doing? Welcome to Thedas Thursdays. We're playing through Dragon Age Origins. I'm Whisky TK. Joining me are my wonderful, amazing friends Ink and Morse.
Hello.
Hello.
We're going through some dialogue right now, so we might not be as chatty as usual. How do I even know that this is gonna work?
The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our troubles. He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work. Hence the low price. What do you say?
Yeah, I could probably use this. I'm sure this will all go well and nothing immediately bad will happen, or the golem won't attack me, or anything along those lines. Surely it'll be fine.
Surely
Just
we
as
haven't pointed you
As I
towards
mentioned
Super
before, you'll
Boss.
find the golem down
Surely.
Just for the hell of
in
it.
a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
Hey, listen, I was doing well with Morgan until I tried to ask her some more personal questions.
Why are you still here?
Yeah. If not, I'll be back.
Alright, well, then I really hope it works. Best of luck to you.
I don't
then.
trust this
No,
guy at
guess it's up
all.
to me to find that mule myself.
By the way, you could find this guy even if you didn't have the DLC installed as like a random encounter. It always pissed me off when I didn't have the DLC and I had terrible internet, so I didn't have Xbox Live, so I couldn't buy the DLC.
So you just had to run around and hope you got him as a random encounter?
No, like you just come up to him and he'd be like, do you want to buy the DLC to do this quest line?
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Let's see here. Fallen tree blocked. Oh. So I'm guessing we want to go, yep, Honleith.
Yep. Oh, also you can see that black smudge is where the dark spawn are. On the map, like in the center.
Gotcha, okay. I
That's
see.
right. You did miss us raising up Morgan for a -10 relationship.
Hey, like I said, we were doing fine up until I decided, like, right until the end there.
God, she's so hot. So hot it makes you stupid. Why?
Let's see here.
I also got a plus 12 with Stin, which was great. There's some real, like...
Yo, me and Sten have chemistry.
That communication meme where it's, like, the two brains with, like, the beam going back and forth, that's Whiskey and Stin.
Look, I don't know what it is about Sten. I just get him, you know?
Sten just likes it if you talk to him.
I definitely cast the wrong spell.
That doesn't look like Walking Bomb.
I already cast Virulent Walking Bomb. But I cast Rejuvenation instead of Heal on Liliana.
Liliana.
Oh.
She'll be fine.
She might be
Alright,
fine.
Flaw Blood. Oh, they're pinning her to the ground. Oh, they're mauling her, they're ripping her apart.
Uh-oh.
There's no way I get this off in time. Nope.
Rip.
All right. Fools!
Mira really said only room for one redhead in this party. Oh no.
We're fine.
Hey, the bomb is spreading.
Yeah, the bombs went off. That's what matters. We're fine, we're fine. One wolf left. We just got a little surrounded.
That's
It overcomes me.
blood.
Also, I noticed Morgan has the frost weapon spells. And I highly recommend that Morgan just keep frost weapons on because it's just a damage buff.
Got it.
Yeah.
Sten blushing every time you go to pester him with questions. Yeah, he doesn't. For a guy who doesn't like to answer questions, he sure seems to like to be asked them.
He doesn't
Sten is
mind
a
answering.
really friendly guy.
All right.
He doesn't mind answering questions. He just doesn't like explaining questions.
I mean, I guess.
You get one answer, and that's what you get.
What?
You can ask Sten how to make a brownie, but you can't ask him why that makes a brownie.
What?
Sten would fucking love brownie.
Let me just keep stepping
it's
in
cool how
traps.
you keep finding all these traps.
Yeah, no kidding.
Damn, if only you had a rogue who could look for traps. What you doing back there, Liliana?
Can you not see traps, girl? Like, what's up? How come you did not warn me?
That's payback for letting her die.
Oh, you should have pickpocketed the merchant.
Oh,
Oh.
you're right. They seem like a friendly sort here.
Yeah.
Seeming less friendly.
Well, they're darkspawn.
You are down in the southern reaches of Ferelden right now, which is overrun by darkspawn.
Walking bomb.
Now's better than later. All right.
Alistair. You good there, homie?
Virulent walking bomb.
There's one guy.
Doesn't matter. He explodes good. See? And the combat was over. It's fine.
Got it.
I'll have more walking
Fair
bomb by the
enough.
time I see more enemies.
Can I get you a ladder so you can
Fair
get
enough,
off
good
my
point.
back?
God, your warden is so spicy.
I love her. She's great. Just spicy as hell.
Oh, hey,
Fucking-
walking bomb's not recharged.
Let's see here. Also, Master Rejuvenation's not off cooldown.
Don't you hate games that have breaks between combat but the cooldowns don't go?
It is a little annoying. Everybody attack this one man. You may be wondering why I'm asking you to attack that one man. It's because walking bomb.
Oh, remember to put spell wisp up.
Oh, is it not up? No, it's not.
No.
Oh, yeah, it came down for some reason.
I think whenever you transfer maps.
It's a little annoying. Girl, why are you
Yeah.
in the middle of this right now?
Another
The M and
vandal, I
Morgan
see.
transfer melee.
Wipe them out.
You know, I want to change our behavior to be like ranged fighter.
Begin the arm.
See, I've had a similar problem to you in my playthrough. Where
Yeah?
I'm using a fire tornado spell. The thing is, the fire tornado has not been as good at clearing out the enemies. It's very good at killing my people, though.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with my decision for walking bomb. Oh, wait, hold on.
Now's better than right.
I like that your dog came and got that guy off of you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Pepper's a good dog.
Pepper's such a good dog.
You guys are close enough that I might build, actually.
I'll get on it. I am your death.
Pepper said, "Don't you fucking dare."
Ah.
Now we get our hands
Some
dirty.
Disney ass censorship there, turning away so you don't see the guy blow up.
No, I actually clicked off of the screen.
I'm out.
Yeah, we've never seen a fine red
get on
mist
it.
on this show before.
All right, all right.
There's something I think that
Alright,
would
more.
be a little more visceral about the camera turning away and then it pans back and there's just
Got
blood on the walls. I think that would actually be more terrifying.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, hey, Morgan leveled up.
Morgan did, in fact, level up. We're gonna put
Reminds
that
me of
point
that
in.
scene in Animorphs where
She-
they bypass the Chi Eric's programming, and then the book fades to black because nobody will talk about what happened.
Fair. Fair enough.
Oh, Jebediah asked if you knew who you're going to romance.
No idea. Mara covers Alistair's eyes every time she casts Walking Bomb. Don't look, my sweet summer child.
It's too bad you can't romance Sten.
Yeah, I unfortunately don't know my options for romance.
I offered to tell you last stream, and you said you'd rather just find out.
Yeah, I think we
on
just
your own.
we fucking go for it and see what happens.
Yeah. I
Let's
know I
see.
did tell you that Morgan specifically was not an option for you.
Yeah, you did. You did tell me that.
We have all made it very clear that Morgan is.
Unfortunately, not interested in me. More healing
Gotcha.
in the party is actually not a bad idea.
Baby, where do we get Win?
You get her from the mage quest line.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
Completely
Of course
valid,
you-
chewing on a chew toy. I would love to answer your question, and I will do so as soon as I have an answer.
Sorry, everyone. You'll have to excuse me. I am sick today, and I don't remember things. Sitting here asking where you get the other mage, obviously from the circle.
The Circle.
The circle.
Eel.
We're gonna make it great again.
Yeah. Bring back the Freezy chair. My heist spells are ready. Alright. Tactics menu. I need to give you...
Jebediah, you're such a mood.
Ah! Hi, Burdock!
Oh, Burdock, hello.
Hey, Burdock.
That'll be fine. That'll be fine for now. Just more healing to go around a little bit. Not that we couldn't just, you know, have more potions. Hey girl, wanna unlock a chest for me?
Key required.
Oh. Okay, fair
It
enough.
says the first time you clicked it.
I was not reading.
Reading is for nerds.
I was looking around the environment and also looking at chat. Because wonderful, amazing people are in chat, like Burdock and Jebediah. And Fred is maybe still here.
I'll get on it.
I think Fred's asleep.
Fred might
The
be passed
snoozer.
out. Yeah. Fred do be the snoozer. Fred is our local sleepiest bean.
EP bean disease. Oh,
Fred's awake?
No.
Fred's awake.
You don't want Fred to be awake?
No, Fred said that.
Yeah, Fred said no.
Oh.
A sleeper agent, if you will. Yeah. Grease is a good spell.
Grease is a great spell.
Fun fact, you can light it on fire.
Oh, that is fantastic
Fire magic.
news.
It is flammable.
Does a lot of damage when you ignite it.
I believe that. I don't have any fire spells, but
Yeah. For future whiskey.
well, Morgan might have. Morgan does not have.
Morgan starts off with a really weird ass spell selection.
Yeah, very interesting things in here.
Victoria!
Alistair walking into the grease and falling on his ass, yeah. Skip.
I never liked this part. No mercy!
My grease!
Re-grease them.
You know what? You guys were right to tell me to take grease. That's a good choice. I got myself.
Grease is such a good spell. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, hold on. Let me just back up a little bit here.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm getting healed by Morgan. We're good. We're good. Maybe I will cast regeneration on myself.
I'll get on it.
Oh, he's taking a big swing.
Now's better than later.
Oh, thanks, Morgan.
Someone's gonna fall.
Morgan's a homie.
Morgan's fucking killing it.
Whiskey, they're still shooting at you.
It's fine. They're not even hitting me. Probably a good thing that you don't have any fire spells, because Alistair's smack dab in the middle of that grease puddle. You're not wrong.
So you can get on.
He'll be fine.
Alistair
He's a
can take it.
Templar.
Yeah.
In a fight?
Yeah, sure. Love watching a man explode. Alright, everybody dead? Sound off. I hear no yelling Hurlocks. Golem. Hello, sir. Bloodied bronze key. I wonder if that opens a chest, perhaps. Perhaps one we've already seen.
Mm-hmm.
Chance.
Can I get you a ladder?
Allow me.
So you can get
I
off
could do
my
that
back?
for you. What now? As you like.
Okay. Don't know why you
need
didn't just
something?
do that before.
Hell yeah.
I'll get on it.
Okay. Oh, there's more stuff that I missed. Large ship lightning crystal. Very nice.
Very nice.
Can I do this in a way that is not going to catch us all in it?
What are you doing?
Just putting down this grease in case this golem comes alive and tries to kill me.
I see.
The worst can happen.
Everybody falls down.
London Bridge.
Those are approximately the lyrics, yes.
Thanks, Jebediah. I do my best.
It looks like a golem, doesn't it? An actual golem, and not a statue at all. I wonder how it ended up here, of all places.
Liliana, we were told about this thing. You were there. What do you mean? Why are you surprised?
Well, I mean, you weren't told how it ended up here.
Well, no, but we knew it would be here.
She
Nothing
thought that guy
happens.
was full of shit.
Apparently, either the rod is not working or the code word is incorrect. Great. Cool. Guess we're done here. Quest completed. What a yeah, great DLC, guys. Yeah, what a nothing burger of a quest.
Yeah. Olaf's prize cheese knife.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Cheese made in canonical weapon.
A cheese knife?
Yeah.
A cheese
We've all
knife
got
that
one.
looks
It's
like
the
this?
Dagger it's like the dagger that all the RPG characters start with.
Yeah.
When you become a cheese maiden, there's a ceremony in the lowest basement where you're presented with your cheese knife.
The lowest basement.
Would you like us to tell you what you're supposed to do here?
I think I'm gonna try and go down over here because there's clearly a cellar.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start with that.
Have fun.
I'm pretty sure I carried that cheese knife all the way to endgame. Fuck yeah, dude.
It is a pretty decent knife. It's like
Right.
tier 5.
Where is the cellar?
Cheese is really important in the Dragon Age series, actually. Cheese and bees.
Cheese
Yeah.
and bees. Here. Alright, let me save
Cheese
before I
has
walk
been a
in
meme.
here.
Cheese has been a meme since the first game, and bees
Also
have been.
since the first game.
I mean, they really made their mark in Inquisition.
But you have the bees spell.
I mean, it's called Stinging Swarm in this. It's not the bees status effect yet.
Now's better than later.
Allow me. I could do
Are you
that.
telling me
Ready.
there's a status effect later on that's just bees?
Mhm.
Yes.
That's great.
It's bees with multiple E's. a staff.
Bees!
Bees.
You can upgrade it to include hornets.
Yeah. It's a grenade you get in the third game. And the final upgrade, it's a bee grenade, and the final upgrade is and some hornets.
This is the new meta. We put down the grease and then we walk the bombs. Walking. It's not walking bomb anymore. It's sliding bomb.
Yes, absolutely. I'm in everyone's way.
Hello, Gerard.
Alistair,
So very
you better get
awkward.
used to that.
Your drooling will save some dignity. Another.
Yeah, I like this combination of things.
Cool.
We gotta get Alistair some boots that are immune to
Let's see
grease.
some blood.
That's correct, Burdock. The dog is named Pepper.
Yeah. I'm hearing something about the dog not being named Bark Spawn. I didn't even consider.
Morse pointed it out to you, the canonical name for the dog.
Oh, gotcha.
The community canon.
Yeah. I was like, the traditional name for this dog is Bark Spawn, and then you named it Pepper, and I was like, it's your playthrough.
I'm sorry, Burdock. I did not mean to disappoint you with my dog naming decisions.
We were hurt immensely, but we understood.
I wanted
It's
to
all
name it after the
fine.
dog I had when I was younger. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
It makes you feel better. My dog in my current Origins playthrough is named Joe because I was watching your Resident Evil 7 stream as it happened.
Oh, hell yeah.
Have at you.
You guys want to know what I named my my dog in my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, where I had a direwolf race installed?
What do
Yes.
you name your dog?
The Bark Urge. You can guess the kind of playthrough it was.
Easy.
I love the Dirge storyline in BG3.
It's much funnier when you're a dog, I'll be honest.
I don't think it's meant to be funny.
It's kind of funny,
It's a little
Get
funny.
you a ladder. So you
especially
can
if you're
get
like
off
a
my back.
bard.
Now I'm just imagining someone making the Three Stooges to be the Dark Urge.
Bongo Bard
God,
Dirge.
BG is such a fucking good game.
Yeah, I'm very excited to play through it on stream at some point. One day.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
I got a playthrough with my roommate that we're gonna pick back up after patch 8 comes out when we have photo mode.
Hell yeah.
And then I also, at some point, want to play it with ink,
Yeah.
so I can make her do Astarian's quest line,
Understandable.
because she won't do it without me.
I
Why?
was just somehow always.
She
No,
keeps finding ways to not do it.
I see.
Yeah. Listen, it's just never.
Doesn't
It's
do every companion's quest line every playthrough, which is so strange to me.
I've
I
only
don't
had
understand.
I've only had 2 playthroughs. One I was doing with 2 other people, and I just kind of wanted it to be done because I was on my Steam Deck, and the Steam Deck does not like running Act 3. And then my second playthrough was on Honor Mode, and I sure as hell was not doing more fights than I needed to.
Excuses.
Except I did go and fight Raphael. Fuck him.
Yeah, that's true. Fuck that guy. You're right.
I had to use 2 divine interventions because of him. He's the only boss I had to do anything like that for.
Dog, you're fucking surrounded as shit.
You might want to turn on one of his like defensive stances if he has one that's not turned on.
Let's hit him with a regeneration first.
Right.
Let's heal the dog. Alright, who's low? Who can we hit with a walking bomb?
Walking bump, walking bump, walking bump.
Hit
that
Alistair
guy's
with
low.
walking bomb.
We could hit Alistair with a walking bomb, that's true. Hit him with a
I hate to
virulent?
tell you, I think you are gonna hit Alistair with a walking bomb.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely
way
gonna hit it.
around that.
Well, you know.
Didn't
Know
see
what
that coming.
happened there? Oh, they've got a mage in the corner. He fire bombed y'all.
Oh my god!
Hey girl, you need to use a fucking potion. If you live.
I don't think this fight's going well.
No, I don't think so either. We got like caught up on the stairs and shit. It was bad
This
from the
might
jump.
be one for the duck.
Nope.
Let's see what you're made
There goes Morgan.
of.
Oh,
Um,
Morgan, you're so beautiful.
hey, don't stab me.
Hey, that's rude.
Can I get you on so you can get off my...
Alistair, I need you. I mean, all of that stuff is dead. Our very good boys over there did a bang up job, actually. I really need to heal you. Wait, I can give you a bone, right?
Mabari Crunch, if you got it, yeah.
Yeah, we've got some. Double baked. We have one. We need to buy more of these.
They're a help heal over time.
Okay, gotcha.
It can the dog can also just use normal potions, but I'm gonna tell you the Mabari Crunch is very strong.
Oh, well, if you can use regular potions, we'll just use one of these for now, because this fight is basically over. It's just the 2 enemies left.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
Good job, bud. Thanks.
Yeah.
You might want to heal yourself.
Yeah, that is kind of the plan. Just gonna use a potion on myself. And rejuvenation on the dog.
Nice. I pick up what you're putting down there, Gerard.
What's Gerard's name?
Talking about the big
yeah, the armor.
unlocked equipment.
Yeah, the equipment's correct.
I do not think I will.
I
recover
cannot
from
believe
this
y'all
battle.
you survived for that after the
The explosion? No, we got it.
yeah.
Built different.
Well, I mean, you gotta remember, the explosion went off, hit a bunch of them, and then also a walking bomb went off in there. Like, there was a lot of shit
Yeah.
that happened in there.
I mean, probably a few walking bombs went off.
I don't think so, because I think everyone would have died before they could have gotten
All right,
infected.
all right.
Maybe.
Gonna lurk and burn some
May have
bugs? Hell yeah.
sacrificed Morrigan and Liliana, but
Now's better than later.
I mean, I didn't. The enemy mage made a good tactical decision to light that grease on fire. Well, maybe actually bad, considering how many of them were in there. You know what? I take it back. Made a terrible decision. Hey, Jacob, how's it going? Good to see you.
I mean, the Darkspawn are a mindless horde. That if they kill one of you, it's worth 20 of them.
Gotcha.
All right, all right.
A decades-old letter. What is that noise?
Oh, sorry.
What the fuck was that?
I had my hands like cradled around a bottle, and I was just beating the shit out of it with both my thumbs.
Very good, very good.
I was stimming as I normally have to at work to not go fucking crazy.
No, that's fair. Okay, alright. I had never heard that noise before.
it was so abrupt and so loud and so confusing. I didn't even know how to react. I was just like, "What? Like,
Yeah.
does everybody else hear that?"
Yeah, you're not going
Shut in
insane,
my
Rose.
brain.
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
I wasn't sent by anyone.
So we could have just starved down here? the band gave up on us?
They
I
might have
suppose
been
I should
sending
be
people.
grateful
I'm
that
just
someone
not the
came at all,
person.
then. Thank you. But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking.
I bought a control rod. A merchant told me about this place.
A merchant? Why would a merchant... Oh. Think I see. This is about shale, isn't it? I should have known.
Shale. Golem is shale. You've told me a bit about shale. I'm excited to meet shale. Just walk through it. Don't be a coward. You're a magic person. You're a wizard. Girl?
That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance.
Killed your father? What do you mean?
My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Arls of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais. And what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake shale up, well, it's yours now.
Okay. Except for the rod doesn't work, nothing happens.
My mother might have passed along the wrong command phrase when she sold the rod. She said she never wanted to see shale active again. Look, I'll tell you the command phrase, but I'll need your help first.
Okay.
I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know how
No, I'll
she
save your
made
child.
it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
Yeah, I'll see if I can find her. Absolutely.
You will? Thank the
Yeah, I'm not
maker.
gonna leave a child.
My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
Hey, this is a very bad follow-up to the conversation that just happened.
Okay.
Do you get the titty button ready like we said you probably should?
You're right, that is a really bad follow-up to the conversation that just happened. One moment. I will prepare.
The enemy model I sent you as an example of like how risque it can get.
Mm-hmm.
That is the model you're about to see. So if you're fine with that being on stream, it's cool.
All of our stuff is marked 18+. I think we should be fine for that.
Okay.
Cool.
I am prepared just in case. I'm just gonna hover this.
What a segue,
over this
baby.
button. Yeah, wild decision.
Well, because I just remembered that it was here.
Never mind, I'm back until my friend responds to me so we can play Overwatch together. Yep, fair enough. All right, welcome back, Jebediah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Now's better than later.
Yeah, I'm also sorry that you intend to play Overwatch.
Yeah, sorry about your Overwatch plans.
Jebediah, why didn't you tell us it was so dire?
We can help you. I mean, not play Overwatch. That's
No,
not what we're
we
offering
wouldn't.
to
We
do.
wouldn't do that to ourselves. But maybe we
For
can
like
save you from
2
Overwatch. Thank you for the sympathy.
What's next? You're gonna tell us you play League of Legends?
I don't imagine
Leslie-
a dust wraith is on the ground, but I guess we're gonna find out. Oh, it died so fast.
It's demons.
It's a demons.
These kind of demons are particularly pretty like low health. And I don't know if Alistair has it yet, but I believe Templars eventually get bonus damage to demons.
That's true.
Done well.
Fucked him up.
That demon knew a spinny move.
He did. Too bad it didn't
The
save him.
Harvest Festival ring.
Yeah,
Wait.
what does that do?
Don't you already have a Harvest Festival ring?
+2 strength, +2 dexterity, +4 attack.
That would be cool for one of the other kiddos.
Of course.
Right, I can hit these arrows. I forgot. I forgot.
I'm gonna be honest, I never give my archers like the elemental arrows. I always just sell them because they're worth a lot of money.
Fair.
I think I put the elemental arrows in my archer's packs, but I didn't really check to see if they used them.
Enchanter Wilhelm. Injury kit. Small amount of health and cured of their injuries. Warmth Balm. Trade Manifest. Fuck yeah. Some garbage to sell. We
Hell
love
yeah.
money.
Money.
Capitalism is okay when it's fictional.
Number go up.
Do-do-do-do. Why am I you?
So many little crystals.
Because you open a chest.
Yeah.
Wrong redhead.
Wrong redhead. This one has not died in the blood of her
Don't
enemies.
cats like to be in trees? Oh look,
Yeah.
someone's come to play.
Wait, are you talking to your
come
cat?
Play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
Sure. Yeah. We? Who is we? Tell me about your cat that you're talking to, actually.
Kitty and me, of course. You don't see anyone else here, do you?
Mhm,
Anyway,
mhm, mhm.
you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
Okay. The cat finds me distracting.
Kitty's clever. She says you want to take me back to my father, but I'm not going. She would be lonely.
I would not suggest leaving in such hostile company anyhow, Amalia. Look how they act.
Hey. Leave Pepper alone. He's just a silly, stinky boy. Yeah, that's not really a cat, is it?
Of course she's a cat. She just talks, that's all.
Talking is simple enough, once you know how.
I don't think talking to this creature's safe, actually.
Oh, bug whistles, you're just no fun. I'm going to ignore you now.
Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
A stranger who finds you very interesting.
Oh, did you hear that, Amalia? I have another admirer.
That's because you're wonderful, Kitty.
I have been bound to this chamber for decades, cut off from all contact. It has been maddening. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever.
So, like, I'm not letting you have a child. That's not yours to take. And it's not mine to give. So... I don't make deals with your kind.
No, Kitty!
You will not take the child from me. She shall be mine forever.
Oh, leave the child alone. What the fuck? I didn't even get a chance to stop her.
There is a way to stop her if you would like me to walk you through that.
Does it have
get
something to
that
do with this
ending.
puzzle back here?
Yes. So what you have to do is you have to tell the cat you'll let her take the child, and then betray it.
I see. So I cannot undo what I've done.
You can load back a save if you want.
No.
It might be something at the end of this, like, oh, hey, she'll leave the body, but I don't think so. I think you're about to kill a child.
Well, I made my decisions. I'm not gonna go back on them.
I personally always hated this encounter because it doesn't. It's not very well portrayed.
Yeah. Okay, we're getting caught up on the stairs here, everybody.
Oh, hey, new code section, grease fire.
Yeah. A lot of
Hey, Whisky,
fire
I think
happening
I
down
have
there.
Hey, Whisky, I think there's some fire down there.
Just a little bit of fire down there. And with the virulent. Oh, that was a big hit. Girl, why are you in the fire?
That M in Morrigan stands for melee.
I am ready.
I'm not kidding, she's always all up in there.
Try not to look too incompetent. It's embarrassing. I am your death.
Very good, team. Very good. Looked bad there for a second, but we got it.
We are victorious again.
I'll get on it.
Well, child's dead.
Rip.
So what can I do with this
Rip.
now? Nothing?
Nothing, I don't think.
Hmm.
That is the puzzle to free it.
Why did you guys walk into the fire? What was the plan there, team?
They are doing their best, I think. Oh, when stream's over, I'm gonna take some NyQuil.
Hell yeah. Distraction. Bard's performance replete with dizzying flourishes is designed to distract and confuse. Target forgets who it was fighting and becomes disoriented unless it passes a mental resistance check.
Or you can unlock better lockpicking. With 18 coming.
I need more cunning.
What do you need for the final level of lockpicking?
22.
22.
Level 12, so we'll work our way up. Alright, well, fair enough.
Yeah, that puzzle is a pain in the ass too, by the way.
I believe it. Yeah, I mean, it's super not clear that you can betray that thing, but I guess.
Yeah, you have to keep asking it questions like, what, you mean possess the child?
Whoops. No,
Like,
not
you
that.
have to halfway act like you are going to work with it.
Yeah.
Which is, like, a pretty consistent way of how you have to trick demons in Dragon Age.
Yeah, fair enough.
But usually, you are pointed towards it better than that.
Yeah. This is a DLC, so it kind of expects you to have done the rest of the game first.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But
Well,
you are
fair enough.
usually pointed to it better as well.
In the base game, you get pointed towards it a lot better, but this is a DLC, so they kind of expect you to know how it all works. But they also make it available first thing in the game, so like.
Yeah. Or like how
Bioware.
there's a demon in Inquisition that you talk to, and he like offers you like 3 things, and the 4th thing is like virgins. If you pick virgins, like fuck, they always pick virgins. I never have virgins.
That's pretty funny. That's a good bit.
Yeah, and so I believe if you pick that, he'll be like, okay, listen, I'll give you 2 of the others then.
What happened to her? Is she in there? Why hasn't she come back?
So I've got some bad news. I'm sorry, she's dead.
She's dead. Oh, my poor butterfly. Thank you for finding her, at least.
So, sir, you see this blood on me?
The phrase to
Yeah.
activate Shale is Doolan Han.
I did bring some of her
I still
back.
want that bloody thing. I wouldn't if I were you. Now I guess I'll go.
Okay, bye. Sorry about your daughter. I didn't mean to kill her.
By the way, if you want to get out of here quicker, the ladder to the right.
Technically, you didn't kill her. You killed the demon that had already killed her.
Yeah, she was possessed. There was only so much I could do.
Anyways, you ready for a boss fight?
Yeah. Doolan Han. Oh, he moving. He's shifting. That dust is coming off. What's up, big man?
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And of course, it is another mage. That is what it is. Yes? Yes. Just my luck.
I'm gonna like you, I feel. Just my luck, huh?
Oh, I suppose it will fuss over me like the last mage once did. Poke and prod and cluck its little tongue.
He's so already done with my shit.
The wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long.
Hey, Morse,
many,
should we tell her?
many years.
Oh, you poor dear.
Let her
That
find
would
out.
be
Okay.
really, really boring.
And the villagers had no idea they were being...
No, don't tell her.
Creepy.
All right.
And one wonders that you wouldn't be grateful to the one who allowed you to stretch your legs, Gollum.
I like that everyone knew what I was
Another
referring
mage,
to.
I see. Charming.
Yeah, clearly everyone but me.
I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
No.
That kid is.
Some got away, then.
Yeah.
How unfortunate.
Oh, wow. Huh. Not the kind of reaction I was expecting.
So you thought you were gonna like Shale, huh?
I think I'm not gonna like Shale now. You didn't care for them, I take it?
Familiarity breeds contempt, as they say, and after 30 years as a captive audience, I was as familiar with these villagers as one could possibly be. Not that I wish their fate on them, no. But it did make for a delightful change of pace.
Okay, alright, gotcha. Don't necessarily hate you. Feelings are complicated. We're gonna get there. You got a name?
Perhaps. I may have forgotten after all the years of being called Gollum. Gollum, fetch me that chair.
Gollum.
Do be a good
Gollum.
Gollum and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Gollum, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
Is something wrong?
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
I could say attack Alistair. Alright, walk over there, I guess.
And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is... broken?
You should probably be happy about that, right? You've got free will now?
I suppose if I can't be
Yeah.
commanded, this means I have free will, yes? It is simply, what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
Listen, man, I get it. Decision paralysis is a bitch. I don't intend to do anything with you.
Ah, how unexpected, yet refreshing. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
Well, you're free to come with me, explore the world, then you can figure out what you want to do, right?
Are you certain you want to bring that thing with us? It could be dangerous.
Alistair, I bring you with me.
Large.
Thanks for stating the completely obvious.
You're welcome. It's good to have a purpose.
I will follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way.
I'm Mira. Pleased to meet you. I don't know, you just seem like a dude right now. Not sure how I feel about... I mean, you didn't want the villagers to die, you just had been dormant for 30 years with nothing else to look at, so I guess I can see how that would be a nice change of pace.
I mean, if you were stuck watching an ant farm for 30 years, like tied to a chair.
And then suddenly one day it lit on fire.
Event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I love Shale, just so far over to the side because they're a DLC character. So you might see that it says Shale is a warrior. It's lying to you. Shale does not use the generic class structure.
Yeah, Shale is Shale.
You can build Shale to be any class, really.
Gotcha, okay.
Shale's pretty cool.
Shale is pretty cool. Unfortunately, we only have 4 party slots, and I do like our party currently.
I did look it up. There is no mod to give Shale their own slot.
We already cheated with the dog a little bit. I wasn't about to get another one for free.
Yeah. You know those crystals you've been finding? Those are Shale's weapons.
Got it.
And armor.
Got it, okay.
Large crystals are their armor. Small crystals are their weapons.
Shale's pretty cool.
Shale is pretty cool, but who do I leave behind in that stead, though? I already have... I'm a wizard? I guess I'll leave Morgan.
But
I want Morgan.
The whiskey community will riot.
There's a funny cutscene with Shale before you leave, but I don't know if you need Shale in your party. Okay, well...
I think you do.
I think you do.
Yeah, put Shale in your party just for the cutscene.
Morgan?
Oh, I had the same glitch. Click the dog and...
Lost it.
Oh. I see.
Indeed. Yes.
It registers the dog as being in your party, even though they're not.
Yeah, gotcha. Oh, they shrunk you. You were bigger. You were bigger.
They're further downhill than you. No, they're further downhill than you. But yeah, they do shrink Shale a little.
No, they definitely shrank him a lot.
Yeah. So Shale's whole thing is Shale has 4 different stances. And that determines what they're doing. Like, the one that looks like a heart is a tank stance. Then they have, like, pulverizing blows, which is their, like, big DPS stance. They've got rock mastery, which is the ranged stance. And they got stone aura, which is the support stance.
Imbues nearby party members with bonuses to attack, defense, and health regeneration. That's really good.
Shale is, I think, in my opinion, one of the best party members. One of the strongest party members.
Yeah.
The thing is that Shale's maybe the least important to the story.
It's true. Because, well, Shale came after.
Yeah. Fair.
Like, there are like, people in the story who'll be like, oh shit, is that a golem?
Awaiting orders.
But
an understandable reaction.
Yeah. But, overall, has very little
to say
impact on the narrative.
Gotcha, okay.
Well, they will interact just like anyone else would to random events.
A little run. Or
not random events, just like different things you see. They react almost as much as any other party member. The thing is that it's usually less consequential to the story.
Gotcha.
Whereas Alistair might be like, oh fuck, that's That's
my
you know,
uncle's cousin's daughter's ex-lover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shale will be like, oh, I could crush you.
You're funny and small. I'll crush you like a grape. Alright, sorry. Just adjusting volumes again a little bit.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. Wait, is the village Hunleth? I completely forgot about that. Yeah. Dog, why? Come on. Just the shrug. We're not gonna have a conversation about it. We're not gonna talk about how maybe don't crush the chickens, maybe don't kill livestock. Just
You want to go? So there's 5 minutes left. You could make your way to one of the objectives, or you could go to the camp and talk to Shale.
Let's go to the camp and talk to Shale. I was not expecting that.
I don't understand. You look like a woman.
Excuse me? I am. I am.
Are you flirting with me, Stin?
Yeah, I mean, that is an option. What's not touch? I like all of these. I am a woman, actually, yeah.
You are a Grey Warden. So it follows that you can't be a woman.
Grey Wardens can't be women?
Women are priests, artisans, shopkeepers,
Oh, I
or
see.
farmers. They
I
don't
see. You're
fret.
sexist. I got it. That is not a universal truth. Some women fight.
Why would women ever wish to be men? That makes no sense.
I think you might be confused.
So,
BioWare in Thedas, men and women are treated equally. Also BioWare.
Okay, but he's a Canary.
Yeah, so the Quinari have a very weird outlook on gender.
That's clear.
And Sten here is supposed to start showing, like, it's supposed to be your first look into it.
Yeah.
They did it so bad that they almost entirely retcon everything Sten will say about it, the Quinari ideas of gender and religion.
That's very funny. It's just Sten that's fucking confused. They don't wish to be men. They wish to be women who fight.
Do they also wish to live on the moon? That's as attainable.
I'm a woman and I'm out here fighting. I don't know what you're expecting.
One of those things can't be true. A person is born, Gunari or human or elven or dwarf. He doesn't choose that. The size of his hands, whether he is clever or foolish, the land he comes from, the color of his hair, these are beyond his control. We do not choose, we simply are.
You know, I don't know if you've ever heard about hair dye or, like, people who learn to be clever, because not, like, everyone's foolish to start, you know? I don't... Like, hands, maybe, yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, a person can choose what they do.
Can they? We'll see.
Okay, dog. Yeah, fuck you, Sten disapproves. I'll eat that -1.
So, would you like a more up-to-date explanation of how the Quinari view gender?
We can get that next stream.
Cool.
Suck a shale.
No, I'm willing to give that. I love it, actually.
Okay. Yeah, write it down so we can touch on that next stream. We'll do a quick chat with Shale here. What's with the heavy sighs, man? You feeling good? You okay? You okay? What's wrong, Shale buddy?
Oh, that. Merely reflecting on the hopeless nature
Canary
of the
love
task in front
lore,
of
my
it.
beloved.
The most likely outcome is that it and its companions will become a stain on some rock for the Darkspawn to tread upon. I shall be moved to a single tear by the tragedy.
Can you cry?
Won't we be right next to your stain? Glad to know you care at least.
It's true. One single tear, and then it's off to the north, I think. Or maybe west. I haven't decided. What's that? Did it hear flapping wings? There may be pigeons nearby. We should be alert.
Shale approves. Mm-hmm. I got some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
Evidently not.
Nope.
Why? Yeah, I'm told you killed your former master.
Oh, how interesting. Certainly I remember having a master. My memories of what happened to him are vague.
Don't like that.
Vague but not non-existent.
Clever and true. Oh, very well.
I know it's
Let
been
me
like
see what
30
I can
years or some
recall.
shit, but...
My former master enjoyed experimenting upon me. I remember that much. There was tinkering with spells, and then the crystals. He was very eager to alter my function, I think.
Alter you? Why? You're fine as you are.
Flattery, and obvious flattery, too. I feel warm and fuzzy inside.
You're a
He
delight.
possessed my control rod, and back then, it would have prevented me from doing anything he did not command me to, no matter how I might have wished to. So what happened? I am unsure. He was experimenting, and then... nothing.
He broke the control rod.
Dun, dun, dun.
What do you remember next? I mean, so he hit the kill me button by accident is a very funny response. Good job, Jebediah. What do you remember next?
And then he was gone. I was standing where I was, in the village, and I could no longer move. The villagers came, poked and prodded me in fear, and then realized they could neither move me nor destroy me, so they simply left me. And in time, I forgot I hadn't stood there all along.
Must have been terrible. But you wanted to kill him, right?
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I would have
Very
wanted
much
to,
so.
too. I get it.
For so many years, I'd had to leap to that little toadstool's every command. Get this, pick up that, put it down, pick it up again. The gall! At first, I'd hoped he'd simply decided to leave me there paralyzed. An acceptable trade-off. After years passed, I simply stopped caring.
Sounds like you had a good rest, at least.
I think I was ready to move on. Another few years and the moss would have covered my face. And then where would I have been?
Oh, that would have
The
been a
mage
boring
did
life.
seem to
Nobody
render the
cleaned
control
you?
rod useless, for which I should be thankful, yes? And
Well, they're all
provided
scared
it
of him.
doesn't decide to copy his experiments, not that I would allow it, it is nothing to fear from me. Much.
Sounds good to me.
The things that it fights, and it fights things often, that is a different story. Let us get back to the walking and the fighting. My stone is beginning to itch again.
Jail +8. We're friends.
Yay!
I'm friends with a rock. Girl walks up to you, says, "Hey, do you want to see my pet rock?" And you're like, "Oh, all right, you're quirky, I get it." Then Golem walks in. His name is Shale. All right. Well, that was fascinating. Shale is an interesting character. Sten obviously continues to be fascinating.
He's doing his best.
Yeah, he's doing his
He
best.
is just a Barasad.
We killed a
He
child.
is just a Barasad.
We walking bombed a bunch of things. I'd say it's been a productive day. We also traveled like the entire goddamn continent.
We did do that. We got another companion.
Yeah. We talked to everyone. We learned a lot of lore. I'd say this is
So much lore.
a pretty solid outing.
We had our first culture shock with Sten.
Yeah, that was wild.
Oh, look. Cheese.
Yep, cheese. This is a huge
Yep.
fucking wheel of cheese. Holy shit.
I believe
Yeah.
that is what started the meme. Is that
There it is.
they just had this huge wheel of cheese hanging around.
And you'll see that wheel of cheese over and over and over again in different applications. It'll be your constant companion through Thedas.
Fair enough. Well, I love cheese, so this is not the worst thing that could be.
Yeah, we know. We're cheese maidens,
Oh my
after
God.
all.
Thank you for joining us for Thedas Thursday. I've been Whisky TK. Joining me have been my wonderful, amazing companions, Ink.
Hello.
And Morse.
NyQuil time.
NyQuil time. Make sure to stop in on Sunday? Sunday the next show?
Usually.
We don't stream on Saturdays anymore. Right. Right. Okay, yes. It's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me.
Like, unless you're gonna start streaming the Friday D&Ds.
No, Sunday. Sunday, I'll be playing more Avowed earlier in the day. I don't remember what time I said, but that'll be somewhere. So stop by.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm really excited to play more Avowed. That game has me super interested. That world is super cool. I just, yeah, I need to get my hands on it. I need to feel it. But yeah, if you don't stop by for that, we'll see you whenever next we see you. We love you, and good night.